Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
All right.
Stroud out of the gun here. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Rodgers to throw. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Here's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Woods. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Steelers.
On play action, Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
18. What's that?
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Swap. Another swap.
Stroud to throw it. Caught left side. Here's Dell. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Nixon. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 24 now, here's the 2nd and 9. Stroud working out of the gun. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Got his tight end, and that's complete. That's Schultz. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Stroud. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. Halftime here on Monday Night Primetime. It is off to Orlando we go. Here is Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 42.
Now Rodgers. And it's incomplete.
Rodgers pass intended for Jalen Warren. Incomplete.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. And again, it's Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
12 yards. And it's fourth down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. This one deep for Wilson. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. Fourth down, this is taking a big risk, but it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 4 at the 13-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Danielle Hunter bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Rodgers now to throw. That's caught right side. It's Warren. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's another Steelers first down. First and goal, Pittsburgh.
319.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Warren will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point.
Rodgers will throw for it. And that's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Texans nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Houston's offense taking over again. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
From the go to give to Mixon. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ow,
Inside handoff to Mixon. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 62 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
So after a run like that, I will guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, where was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game. Didn't get much of that, but let's move it forward. Let's build on it, get ready for the next week, and let's go play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Oh, hey.
Here's Stroud. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Looking to put a drive together. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Now it's Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now run straight ahead with Warren. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 39-yard line.
Warren will try the right side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A handoff for Warren. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the give, it's Warren. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
18.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls,
Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's when the offense will take over. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, #2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
On second down, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better.
And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. They'll throw. It's Nix. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down. Back at the 8-yard line. Jalen Petrie coming in hard from his safety spot. Gets to the quarterback. It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. Now it's Dobbins. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A 6-yard gain brings up third and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos 7, Texans 0. Will Lutz to kick
So
off
now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it's Damian Pierce. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to see the football for the second time. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. First and 10. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. John Franklin Myers there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
From
8.
the 25, here's second and 8.
Alright. 18. What's that?
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll start his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down for Houston.
41-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete. It's taken down. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a 3 tight end look. as they have it first and 10.
19 Texans.
Stroud to throw. He'll find his big target, the tight end Stover. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
13 more yards.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And let's give him about 4 on that one. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle.
Down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
18.
So we are through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos with the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. A second down throw for Stroud. That's up. It's Joe Mixon. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing it.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 28-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Stroud. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. That's the linebacker, Alex Singleton. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the field goal.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Broncos offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0. They begin with a 1st and 10. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Open space to the 35. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A 2nd big one in a row and another first down.
31 yards. First down, Broncos.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Nix to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Both sides now going back and forth, trading blows. After a nice pickup and a handful of yards, the defense responds with a big sack. Now brings up 3rd and medium, and
he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos move out on top, 14-0.
Texans nothing.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
So,
It's up 2nd and 7.
first half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back set to go once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
At the 34-yard line.
Mims sent in motion here. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They're down and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to take a shot down the field. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
The play is a turnover on downs.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Nick Bonito there for the tackle.
A gain of 2.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And the Texans
They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Texans first down. On the give, this is Mixon. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Robbie. 18.
Throwing is Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll go. It's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Broncos 10-yard line.
Again, it'll be Mixon. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And he will score! Game on! Christian Kirk, touchdown, Houston. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Broncos.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they hadn't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That one caught Devon Taylor. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Denver.
They'll go play action with Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Trent Sherfield. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will take a 21-7 lead.
21. Texans 7.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, like, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of the last-minute comeback.
And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, here's Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Devon Vele was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. What a play on fourth and long. And even 30 yards.
A gain of 30. First down, Broncos.
He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup of 9. And he's going to set up second and 1. Here's Dobbins. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. It's a gain of 3. And the Broncos first down.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory.
Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
I remember watching him in college and seeing a guy that you knew had great potential, but I don't know that anyone knew that we would see how he would blossom as an NFL player who will go down as one of the all-time great quarterbacks. Can make every throw from every angle with terrific mobility, and he knows how to win games, always in contention for a championship.
A short one there to follow you. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Roman Warren. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense that looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Looking to put a drive together.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 41. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Off the bootleg, here's Nix. He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down.
To throw is Nix. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
He'll try to do it himself.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Nix to the air. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Now a 3rd and 6. To throw, here's Nix. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Franklin. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 7. First down, Broncos.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Dobbins is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 41-yard line.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
A short one there with Freiermuth. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
A loss of 11.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Rodgers. Under pressure, they got him again. Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the 2nd half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. And not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
2nd down.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Yeah, he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. That's to his running back, complete. He's converged on quickly, and I don't think he got the first down. He did not. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. From midfield, here's Rodgers. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
At the 42-yard line.
On the run, it's Warren. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's Rodgers to throw. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, 42 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Looking to put a drive together. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 54 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Captain.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Nix. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he is going to lose yardage here. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on Monday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play that yields points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses have been up to the task throughout this game, and we haven't seen much in terms of offensive creativity or results. And there, not only does the defense force a turnover, but they have the presence of mind to take it back for 6 points.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So the Broncos now
Down 14-6, 43 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Our first carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal from an ideal position.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Here we go, 1st and goal. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion.
Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's incomplete. They needed 8. They only got 6 here in the final seconds as the 2-point conversion fails. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. So that last kickoff, just a mere formality, obviously, Charles, wrapping up a game that they should be very happy about in which they got the win.
Yeah, I thought they were clearly the better team by the end, and they earned this one with a terrific game plan and consistent effort throughout. Only fitting that they had the ball when the clock hit 0.
Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from the Steel City. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
A pickup there of 13. That's a Steeler first down. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. From the 41, here's second and 3.
At the Texans' 41-yard line.
The master of play action, Rodgers. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. That's the former defensive rookie of the year, Will Anderson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. That one caught by Wilson, and they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he will score. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers 7, Texans 0.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Pierce for the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Their own 32-yard line.
All right. Schultz, the motion man. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. From the 38 now, here's second and 3.
At the 38-yard line.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Texans first down.
Here we go.
Kirk is the motion man.
What's that?
On the ground, it's Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
The Steelers first down.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. A throw right side is intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Nixon. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with first and 10. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Out wide to Warren. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Second down, they need 3.
At the 11-yard line.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And it's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is brought in. And a critical tackle there. We're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Texans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
So, from 37, here's second and 1.
On the quick, right?
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Houston.
First down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
It's a gain of 6. And the Texans first down.
Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Set to go now on first and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here we go.
First down, Houston.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is third and a yard.
Here we go. 19. That's it.
So we are through 3. And Monday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll look to pick this up third and a yard. On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the fourth quarter. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. First and goal.
First and goal, Houston.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Mixon. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And now 3rd and goal coming up. Here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackle made at his own 9-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
They'll break the huddle.
5.
It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Rodgers. This one handed away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And that'll help give him some space out of bounds up at the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
So,
and
2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of
They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
First down.
Here's a handoff to Warren. Room to run at the 35. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
1st down for Aaron. Catch made. That's Wolf. And the left 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the 2nd half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Rodgers for the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Dameon Pierce now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And a nice 70-yard chunk on the opening snap of this game.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive. All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
On second down, here's Dobbins. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Third and 1.
Running it again with Dobbins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They run the counter with Dobbins, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, and they're going to have their fullback trying power for it. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. A nice little gain on the ground.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Here we go with Dobbins. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Broncos 1st down.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. Nix is hit. He lost that football. And the Texans have recovered it.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when you're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play the coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
All right.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Try getting it to Nico Collins. So they're left facing 3rd and long. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go.
1st down, Texans.
18. That's it.
Round throwing here on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Back to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Nico Collins, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Punt meets him at the 28. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. Understood. Some people would rather get right back to the field to play. And so we will as we advance to the start of the 2nd half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Nix now on 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Stop there by the fourth-year ball hawk coming off his first All-Pro nomination, Derek Stingley Jr. Second down now, they need 7.
At the 30-yard line.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Bails out of the pocket quick. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
J.K. Dobbins, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind.
Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
46-yard line.
First and 10, around to Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He was taken down.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground again with Mixon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
He'll throw it. This connects with Schultz. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the first.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Texans first down.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Texans in range for a game-winning score. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
All right.
Looking to throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down.
On the quick.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, again to Mixon. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here we go. Let's go.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down.
All right.
On the option, here's Mixon. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
On the return, here's Mims. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Broncos offense all set to go. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And after 1 play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Finds a man. Adam Troutman has it. He won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. Now a timeout, so there may be time for 2 plays here, Brock, but a quick short one does them no good. They got to go for broke here. Forced out to his right. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So the Texans come away with their own win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory.
set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
Right to the air goes Nix. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Nix to the air. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore,
and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
First down. First and goal.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A handoff for Warren. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
2nd and 7.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field. And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. On the give, it's Warren. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 43 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Rodgers now to throw. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. And they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing Nix. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Bombers.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because...
Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sidelines going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
A short one there to Fryermuth. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Now run with Warren. And it follows blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10.
In motion, the tight end. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Throwing on second and long. Rodgers. Alex Singleton making the play defensively.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Well, no sooner did the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Now the Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe making it. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line.
Rodgers pass. Intercepted. Sets up a first down and goal.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Dobbins. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Second and goal at the Steelers' 8-yard line.
Now it's Nix. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. They'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. That's to his running back, complete. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. Here's a second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 7-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. On the sideline, he's got Austin. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 19 yards that time for number 19.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now it's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they're saying it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Nix. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
That'll be complete to Dobbins. Only able to gain a couple there. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Boy, not deterred from those first two failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down. They're going. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And he is caught. He's to the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, 61 yards. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on Monday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Denver's offense now set to go. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
8 yards.
The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Nix from the shotgun. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. To throw, here's Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They're going for it with Dobbins. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop at a yard shy. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
18.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. A short one there to Fryermuth. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. On the run, it's Warren. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 68 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. Warren is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop it all the way back at the 4-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one of...
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Robert Woods from 4 yards out. And the Steelers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Rodgers will throw for it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Nix to the air. They set up the screen for Dobbins. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoor them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt, his 2nd sack of the night.
The 37-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game ball.